Chosen one, hear my voice with clarity, for the time before you is not ordinary. The days are accelerating, and every moment is now charged with divine urgency. I have watched you endure, wrestle, and survive storms that were meant to consume you, but none of them destroyed you. Every battle has been preparation for this very hour, for what is about to unfold requires the strength forged in fire. You thought some of your suffering was pointless, yet I tell you, it was training for your destiny. Every tear you cried was counted and stored, becoming oil for the mantle I am placing on you now. The shifting you sense around you is not chaos without meaning, but the rearranging of heaven's order on earth. I am telling you with authority, time is short, and the final step is now before you. You cannot afford to linger in hesitation, for delay will cost more than you imagine. The season of waiting has ended, and the season of action has arrived with force. I have not raised you up to spectate, but to move boldly into your assignment. Those who wait endlessly for clearer signs will miss the open doors that stand before them. The final step is not vague, it is specific, and your spirit already knows it because I have whispered it in dreams and nudged it in moments of silence. You have felt the stirring, the unease, the restlessness within your soul, and it is not random. That pull is my spirit declaring that you cannot remain in the shadows anymore. This is the hour where obedience must rise above fear. I have called you out of comfort, because comfort has no power in the urgency of this moment. The world around you is unraveling, but my chosen are not called to collapse with it. They are called to stand as anchors. You will not stand by human strength, but by divine empowerment that will carry you through what others cannot endure. Every shaking you see is a sign that man's systems are failing, and my kingdom is being revealed. You were born for this exact time, not by accident, not by chance, but by my design. You carry what others lack. You carry divine clarity where confusion reigns. Your voice, your presence, your obedience will matter more now than ever before. This is why I say to you, rise, for the final step is here. The resistance you faced in the past was never to destroy you, but to reveal what is in you. If you had not been broken, you could not now carry the power of restoration. If you had not been rejected, you would not understand the weight of true acceptance. If you had not endured silence, you would not now hear my voice with the sharpness you feel today. Everything you thought was loss was shaping the warrior who now stands ready for divine deployment. The loneliness was not punishment, it was consecration. The delay was not denial, it was refinement. Now you stand on the threshold, and I am commanding you forward. Do not shrink back when others doubt or mock, for their unbelief cannot cancel my decree over you. You have been set apart, and those who once underestimated you will watch as I establish you openly. What is coming is not for the timid, but for those who dare to obey in radical faith. I am not asking for perfection from you, but for your yes, your surrender, your obedience. Your hesitation has already cost too much, and now you cannot afford another delay. The doors before you are time-sensitive, and they will not remain open forever. If you step, you will find that I have already prepared provision, protection, and power waiting on the other side. But if you remain still, you risk forfeiting what heaven has already aligned for you. Chosen one, I am shaking the nations, but I am also shaking you. You have felt it in your body, in your emotions, in your spirit. The trembling within that signals transition. It is not sickness, it is not weakness, it is birthing. I am pushing you out of what you once knew into what I have ordained, and labor is never comfortable. Just as contractions come closer together before the birth, so are the pressures intensifying around you. The pain is evidence that delivery is near, and you are not dying. You are giving birth to destiny. This is the urgency of time shortening, for what must come forth cannot be delayed any longer. You must embrace the pressure, for it is the sound of your new season breaking open. The enemy has tried to confuse you into believing you are not ready, but I declare that you are equipped. I would not summon you now if you lacked the power to finish what I have begun in you. Your strength does not rest on your feelings, but on my spirit that has marked you. You are not walking into this step unarmed. You are armed with authority, revelation, and resilience that hell could not strip from you. When you move, you will find that angels already surround you, paving the way and securing your path. You are not alone. You are divinely backed, and your obedience will activate supernatural assistance. You are the answer to a problem the earth has been crying out for. This is why you were chosen, and this is why the step before you is non-negotiable. You are stepping into a mission that is larger than your imagination, but it will become clear as you walk. Stop waiting for the entire map, for I do not give maps, I give movements. The clarity you want will not come from overthinking, but from obeying the first command I give you. Step and the second step will appear. Move and the strategy will unfold. Speak and the words will flow. The time of hiding behind doubt and delay is over. Chosen one, the final step is calling, and heaven is waiting on your yes. Chosen one, I tell you with authority, this step is not about convenience but covenant. You have been trained in silence, and now your voice must thunder with obedience. The final step is not optional. It is the fulfillment of what I began in you long ago. Every delay up until now was covered by my mercy, but this moment carries urgency beyond mercy. It requires action. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am commanding you to trust and move. The season of passive faith has ended. This is the season of radical demonstration. The world is groaning for the manifestation of my chosen, and you are one of them. The final step is not just about you, but about those waiting for what you carry. You have asked me, why now, Lord? Why so much pressure all at once? And I say to you, because time is collapsing, and what must be done cannot wait. The warfare you endured was proof of the weight of your assignment. The opposition you felt was confirmation that you carry something too dangerous for the enemy to ignore. Do not mistake resistance for rejection. It is evidence that you are walking in destiny. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to be set apart. What others call strange or unnecessary in you is precisely what I formed in you for this hour. Do not fight your uniqueness, for your difference is your weapon. Chosen one, I have seen how you've wrestled with doubt, and I am not offended by your questions. But let this be clear. You are ready, and nothing is missing. You look at yourself and see flaws. I look at you and see completion. You see weakness, but I see a vessel refined by fire. You see uncertainty, but I see a warrior equipped with revelation. Your hesitation comes from fear of failure, but I tell you that obedience is never failure. Even if you stumble forward, I will sustain you, for the act of moving unlocks what standing still never can. Stop rehearsing the past, for I am declaring a new future through you. The final step requires courage, but courage is not the absence of fear. It is the choice to obey despite fear. Every great move I have made through my people was preceded by trembling knees and trembling voices. Do not think you must feel invincible. You only need to feel convicted enough to say yes. What you cannot see yet is that doors are already unlocked on the other side of your obedience. You will not arrive to emptiness, but to fullness prepared beforehand. The resources, the connections, the provision are already set in place. Your part is the step. My part is the supply. Do not confuse roles, for I am God, and I do not fail. Before we move further, let's pause for a moment. If this message is speaking to you, tap that like button right now. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. And type 55 in the comments. That's the code for covenant, new beginnings, and divine alignment. I have hidden within you strategies and blueprints that will be unlocked only in motion. The reason you feel such a pull right now is because heaven is aligning with your yes. Every moment you hesitate, the enemy attempts to plant doubt, but he cannot stop what I have ordained. The final step is not about endless preparation, but about immediate activation. Do not despise the small beginnings, for the seed of obedience produces the harvest of destiny. As soon as you move, confirmation will meet you. Signs will follow your steps, because you were chosen to walk with evidence. The time is short, and what you carry must be released now. You thought you needed approval from others before stepping, but I remind you that my approval is already upon you. The validation of men will come later, but the command of God is here now. If you wait for everyone to agree with you, you will miss the window I have opened. Do not fear being misunderstood, for those who misunderstand today will one day testify of my hand upon you. Obedience often looks foolish until results silence doubt. Noah built what others mocked, yet his obedience saved generations. Your obedience will not just bless you, it will preserve many. Move, even if no one applauds. I'm not calling you to something that will destroy you. I'm calling you to something that will fulfill you. Your heart has longed for purpose, and now I am placing it before you with clarity. The dreams you had that seemed impossible were not fantasies. They were previews of your assignment. You thought the visions were too large, but I gave them so you would know they were divine. If you could do it alone, you would not need me. But because it is greater than you, it demands my presence. This final step will stretch you, but it will not break you. It will demand everything, but it will give you more than you release. This is the exchange of destiny, and I have already secured your victory. So now, chosen one, you stand in a moment that cannot be repeated. Heaven is watching, earth is waiting, and time is pressing. You are not standing here by coincidence, you were summoned. The reason you survived what should have killed you is because this moment was written for you. The reason doors closed and people walked away was so nothing could hinder this step. The reason you still feel restless is because you were never meant to settle. I am declaring with authority, take the final step, for it is time. Your obedience will mark the beginning of the fulfillment of everything I promised. Chosen one, the urgency you feel in your spirit is not anxiety, it is divine acceleration. I am speeding up what once seemed slow because time can no longer be wasted. What took others years will happen in months for you because I am compressing the process. Delays are breaking, and obstacles that stood for years will now collapse in moments. Do not think this is by your effort. This is my spirit hastening the work. You are stepping into a season where opportunities will appear suddenly and doors will swing open without warning. The acceleration is not random. It is the sign that you are aligned. What seemed far away is now within reach because my hand is upon you. I am removing excuses from your lips because the time for excuses has expired. You cannot tell me you are not ready when I am the one who prepared you. You cannot tell me you are not worthy when I am the one who chose you. You cannot tell me you are too broken when I am the one who healed you. Every reason you've given yourself to hesitate is now silenced by my authority. Your obedience is not about feeling qualified. It is about trusting my qualification over you. Stop disqualifying yourself from what I have already sealed as yours. I declare to you, nothing missing, nothing lacking. You are equipped. This final step will separate you from those who chose comfort over calling. Many are invited, but few are willing to carry the weight of obedience. Some will watch from the sidelines while you move, and they will question your boldness. Others will envy what I do through you, not realizing the cost you paid in secret. Do not let their reactions distract you, for their opinions have no authority over my decree. The separation is painful, but it is necessary, for not all can walk where I am sending you. You will find new connections waiting for you on the other side of obedience. Those aligned with your destiny will recognize you immediately, for I have prepared them to walk with you. Chosen one, understand that this step is not just about personal blessing. It is about generational transformation. What you carry will not end with you. It will flow through you to those connected to you. You are breaking cycles of delay, poverty, and fear that tormented your bloodline. The enemy fought you so fiercely because he knew your obedience would end what enslaved generations before you. But today I declare, the curse is broken, the chain is shattered, and the cycle ends with you. What begins with your yes will ripple outward to your family, your community, and beyond. Your obedience will open gates that your children and their children will walk through. You are the turning point, and heaven has entrusted you with this mantle. Do not fear the weight of responsibility, for I am carrying it with you. You will not crumble under the assignment, because my strength is your portion. You are not being sent alone. You are being sent with angelic reinforcements and divine strategies. Every step you take will reveal new levels of wisdom that you did not study, but that I will download directly into your spirit. What you lack in experience, I will cover with revelation. What you lack in resources, I will cover with provision. What you lack in connections, I will cover with divine favor. You only need to bring obedience. I will bring everything else. The enemy will try to intimidate you with fear, but his threats are empty. He already knows he cannot stop what I have begun, so his only weapon is distraction. He wants you to hesitate long enough to miss the window, but I will not allow it if you keep your eyes on me. Every voice of doubt, every whisper of fear, every mocking opinion is powerless before my word. You are not bound by their predictions. You are bound by my promises. The more he attacks, the more evidence you have that you are in the right place. The pressure is proof of purpose. Remember this truth, and you will not be shaken. Chosen one, this final step is a crossing, and once you cross, you will not return to where you were. What feels uncertain now will soon be familiar, as I establish you in a new level of authority. You will not recognize yourself in a few months, for I am transforming you, even as you move. The things you used to fear will no longer shake you. The environments that once intimidated you will now bow to the authority I have placed within you. You will speak, and atmospheres will shift. You will move, and doors will respond. This is the power of obedience, and it will mark you visibly. So I say to you with finality, stop waiting and start walking. Stop questioning and start moving. Stop fearing and start trusting. The urgency is not to terrify you, but to awaken you. The final step is not a suggestion, it is a command. I have placed this before you not to burden you, but to crown you. You are entering the fulfillment of everything I promised, but only if you move. Chosen one, the time is short. Do not delay. Chosen one, the path before you will not always be smooth, but it will always be secured. I did not promise you an easy journey, but I did promise you a victorious one. The difficulties you encounter are not signs of my absence. They are signs of your advancement. The warfare intensifies when destiny is near, for the enemy does not fight what poses no threat. But you must remember, greater is he within you than any resistance against you. Your strength will not come from avoiding battles, but from conquering them with my power. You are not fragile, you are fortified. The weight of opposition is proof that you carry weight in the spirit. There will be moments when you feel the temptation to look back, but I warn you, do not return to what I delivered you from. The past offers familiarity, but not fulfillment. Egypt will always call out to those being led into promise, but its comfort is a deception. What lies ahead is greater than what lies behind, and you cannot embrace both at once. Do not be deceived into believing that the old ways are safer, for they only led to bondage. The wilderness was preparation, not your destination. The final step requires you to burn the bridges to your old identity. You must walk forward without an option to retreat. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. This step requires clarity, not confusion, and I will give you wisdom that silences doubt. You will know what to do when the time comes because I will guide your steps with precision. Your ears are being sharpened to hear me, and your eyes are being opened to discern beyond the natural. Do not depend solely on what you see, for faith always precedes sight. Walk by what I say, not by what circumstances display. Your clarity will confound those around you, for they will not understand how you move with such certainty. But you will know it is not human wisdom, it is divine guidance. Chosen one, you must understand that obedience will cost you. To say yes to this final step is to say no to certain people, places, and patterns. Some will not understand why you distance yourself, but you are not abandoning them. You are aligning with me. Do not fear losing relationships that cannot carry the weight of your assignment. Those who are meant to walk with you will rise to meet you at the new level. Those who cannot endure the stretching will fall away, and that is not your failure. It is my pruning to ensure that you are surrounded only by what strengthens you. Release what must go, and trust that what remains is divinely appointed. The world is about to see the evidence of your obedience, but do not be distracted by applause. Applause is temporary, but assignment is eternal. If you chase validation, you will miss vision. I am calling you to impact, not popularity. Some will celebrate you, others will criticize you, but neither will define you. Only my word defines you, and only my spirit sustains you. Do not build your confidence on the shifting opinions of men, but on the unshakable foundation of my promises. The final step requires focus, and focus cannot be bought by approval. Chosen one, I am awakening your authority. When you move in this step, you will notice that doors respond differently. What once resisted you will now yield. What once ignored you will now recognize the mantle upon you. You will not have to beg for opportunities. They will find you. You will not have to chase validation. It will follow you. Authority is not loud, it is undeniable. And I have given you authority to walk in dominion as you step forward. Understand this. The final step is not about arriving at a single destination, but about entering a new dimension. It is the threshold into a life where obedience and overflow meet. You will no longer labor in vain, but you will see fruit from your faithfulness. The toil of the past season will shift into the harvest of this season. Where doors were once shut, multiple will swing open. Where resources were once scarce, abundance will flow. Where silence once lingered, clarity will resound. You are crossing into fulfillment, and this step is the gateway. So rise, chosen one, and do not delay. The window is open, but it will not remain open forever. Your hesitation cannot be an option, for hesitation is disobedience. You have everything you need, and I have cleared the path before you. Move with boldness even if you tremble, for trembling obedience is still obedience. I will meet you in motion, and I will confirm every step you take. This is your hour, your moment, your divine appointment. Do not let it pass you by. Chosen one, the weight of this moment cannot be overstated. This is heaven's call and earth's demand converging upon your life. I am summoning you into alignment, because there are souls attached to your obedience. Every step you take forward is not just for you, but for those destined to encounter me through your life. You are a carrier of light into places that have been bound in darkness for too long. Your yes will break chains that sermons could not, and your presence will shift atmospheres where confusion reigned. This is why your delay has felt so heavy, because your obedience is the answer to someone's prayer. You thought your battle was personal, but it was always generational. When you move, freedom moves with you. Do not underestimate the influence I have placed upon you. Even in silence, people watch, and even in obscurity, your life speaks. Your obedience will be louder than any words you could shout. When you step forward, it will send a ripple through the lives of those around you. Some will follow your example, others will resist, but the effect cannot be denied. This is why the enemy tried to bury you in shame and silence, for he feared what would happen once you stood up. But what he tried to bury only grew roots deeper. Now it is time for the fruit of that hidden growth to manifest. Chosen one, you are stepping into a season where the ordinary will no longer fit you. The jobs, the roles, the environments that once seemed acceptable will now feel too small. That unease is not failure, it is enlargement. I am stretching you into spaces that match the size of your calling. You will outgrow circles, outgrow systems, and outgrow limitations that once defined you. Do not mourn what no longer fits, for it is evidence of elevation. You cannot wear the garments of your old season while stepping into the final step of destiny. I am clothing you in new authority, and it will be evident to all who see you. There will be voices that attempt to distract you, but you must remain unmoved. Some will try to remind you of your past, but I have already erased it. Others will try to predict your future, but only my word determines it. Do not waste energy proving yourself to those who cannot discern what I have placed upon you. Proof will come through the undeniable results of obedience. Silence the noise and fix your focus on me. If you keep your eyes steady, no storm will shake you, and no critic will move you. My word over you is final. You must also understand that this step requires sacrifice. Not everything you love can go with you into this next dimension. There are weights that seem harmless, but will slow you down if carried forward. I am calling you to lay them aside, even if they are familiar, because they cannot survive in the atmosphere of promise. Trust me to replace what you release with something greater. Trust me to restore what feels lost with something eternal. Sacrifice is never wasted when given in obedience. What you surrender today will return multiplied tomorrow. Chosen one, I am sharpening your discernment for this season. You will sense with unusual clarity what is true and what is false. I am exposing hidden motives, revealing counterfeit opportunities, and highlighting doors that lead only to distraction. Do not rush every open door. Discern which ones I have unlocked. Not all opportunities are divine. and not all voices carry truth. You will know by peace, for my peace will confirm my presence. If confusion lingers, pause and wait, for delay with wisdom is better than haste with regret. In this final step, discernment will be your shield. You will notice an acceleration of divine connections. I am sending people who carry what you need, and I am also sending people who need what you carry. These relationships are not accidental. They are orchestrated alignments. Do not treat lightly the people I bring into your life in this season. Some will be divine allies for strategy, others for encouragement, and some for provision. Each will play a role in pushing you further into destiny. Cherish them, but keep me as your source, for I alone hold the blueprint. Connections will support you, but I will sustain you. So hear me, chosen one, and let this settle deep within you. This is not the time to hesitate. I have placed before you a step that will shift your life permanently. If you obey, you will not only see breakthrough, but you will become breakthrough for others. Your obedience will open gates, release miracles, and establish my kingdom in ways beyond your imagination. Time is short, and this is not the hour to look back. You are chosen for this final move, and nothing can cancel what I have ordained. Rise in faith and move now. Your future is waiting for your yes. Chosen one, I am commanding you to embrace the weight of this assignment with full conviction. This is not a casual invitation. It is a divine summons. You are not being asked if you feel ready. You are being told that you are appointed. I chose you knowing every weakness, every flaw, and every limitation, yet I still called your name. Your imperfections are not disqualifications. They are platforms for my glory to be revealed. When I work through you, all will see that it is not human strength but divine intervention. You are not stepping into this because you are flawless. You are stepping into this because you are faithful. Obedience, not perfection, is the key to unlocking this season. You have asked me why the warfare intensified just before this moment, and I answer plainly. It is because breakthrough is closer than ever. The enemy always fights hardest at the threshold of transformation. He senses what is about to manifest, and his last attempt is to plant fear, confusion, and distraction. Do not mistake the chaos as a sign of failure. It is proof of progress. The shaking you feel is the final resistance before breakthrough bursts forth. The enemy's noise is only an echo of his desperation, for he knows he has already lost. Do not retreat when the pressure increases, for it is the signal that destiny is imminent. Stand firm, for your obedience is about to silence the accuser. I am placing boldness within you, a boldness you did not know you carried. When you speak, it will not be from rehearsed wisdom, but from spirit-led authority. When you act, it will not be by human calculation, but by divine strategy. Your courage will not come from self-confidence, but from knowing that heaven backs you fully. What others call reckless will be revealed as faith when miracles follow your steps. What they call foolish will be proven wise when fruit begins to manifest. I am not calling you to blend into safety. I am calling you to step out where only faith can sustain you. In your obedience, my power will be undeniable. Chosen one, you must guard your focus in this hour. Distractions will multiply, for the enemy knows he cannot defeat you outright. If he cannot stop you, he will try to divert you. He will send voices that sound persuasive, but lead you into delay. He will stir up situations that drain your energy without producing fruit. Do not give him your attention, for his strategies are powerless when ignored. Keep your eyes fixed on the step before you, not the noise surrounding you. The more focused you remain, the faster you will move into fulfillment. You are stepping into a season where acceleration and multiplication will collide. What you sow now will yield more than in any season prior. The smallest act of obedience will bring exponential results. The prayers you whispered in secret will now manifest in public answers. The seeds you planted in tears will now bloom in joy. The investments of faith you thought were forgotten are about to come forth in harvest. Do not despise your small actions, for they will produce large returns. This is the principle of divine multiplication, and it is at work in you now. I am also granting you unusual favor, the kind that cannot be explained by logic. People will extend opportunities without knowing why. Doors will open where you have no qualifications. Resources will appear where there was once only lack. This favor is not coincidence. It is evidence of my hand upon you. You will walk into rooms prepared for you before you were even born. The favor will not be earned. It will be given, for it is attached to your assignment. Those who witness it will know it is supernatural. This is how I will confirm my covenant with you. Do not grow weary, chosen one, for the pace will quicken and the demands will increase, but I assure you, my grace will match the pace. Where strength feels insufficient, my spirit will supply. Where wisdom feels limited, revelation will pour forth. Where courage feels thin, boldness will arise. I will not allow you to collapse under the weight of what I have called you to. You will discover strength you did not know you carried. You will see that what felt impossible is possible when done in partnership with me. So rise with courage and let this truth anchor you. The final step is not just about survival, it is about dominion. You are not entering to merely endure. You are entering to rule in the authority I have given you. You are stepping into a realm where you will walk as a demonstration of my kingdom. What once seemed like dreams will become daily reality. What once felt like promises will become living testimonies. This is your inheritance, sealed by my hand and sustained by my power. Do not hesitate. Do not shrink. Do not delay. Chosen one, the time is short. Step boldly now. Chosen one, I am positioning you in a moment of divine convergence, where past preparation meets present opportunity. Everything you endured is now coming together as a foundation for what I am building. The rejection you faced was not wasted, for it removed the wrong voices from influencing your path. The delays you experienced were not failures, for they aligned you with my perfect timing. Every lesson, every trial, every battle has equipped you with wisdom that books could not teach. What once felt like wasted years will now be redeemed as building blocks for your destiny. I have not overlooked a single detail. All things are working together for this moment. This final step is the bridge between preparation and manifestation. You have prayed for clarity, and now I am giving it to you with precision. The season of wandering is over. You are not wandering in circles. You are walking in alignment. Do not confuse the slowness of the past with the speed of this season. What took others decades will take you only a short time, because I have accelerated your path. Do not look at yourself through the eyes of delay, but through the eyes of destiny. The speed with which I am moving you will shock those who doubted you. They will not be able to deny that my hand is upon you. This is the season where results will silence opinions. Chosen one, I am enlarging your capacity for this assignment. The weight of responsibility may seem daunting, but I assure you, you are equipped. You will not collapse under what I give you, because I am expanding your ability to carry it. What once would have overwhelmed you will now feel manageable. What once would have terrified you will now stir your boldness. This enlargement is necessary, for I am trusting you with more than you expected. You prayed for opportunity, but I am giving you influence. You asked for blessing, but I am granting you dominion. Do not despise the tension you feel, for it is evidence of growth. Pressure is stretching you, but stretching is preparation for increase. Do not run from the discomfort. It is the sign that your new level is birthing. Many retreat when things feel tight, but you must push forward, for expansion only comes through pressure. What feels like limitation is actually preparation for overflow. What feels like resistance is actually a doorway to breakthrough. I am not crushing you, I am enlarging you. Embrace the tension, for it is producing strength you will need for what lies ahead. Let's pause right here for a moment. If you're feeling this message resonate, go ahead and hit like. Subscribe right now so you don't miss the next prophetic release. And comment 55 below. It's the number of covenant, new beginnings, and divine alignment. Chosen one, I am also aligning resources for you in ways you cannot yet see. Provision is already in motion before you even take the step. People you do not know are being moved to bless you. Opportunities you did not seek are being arranged to find you. I am orchestrating this so that when you move, everything you need is already present. Do not fear lack, for lack cannot survive where my favor flows. You are entering a place where provision chases obedience. As long as you step, the supply will flow. The voices of opposition will rise, but they cannot prevail. Some will question your authority, others will mock your boldness, but their words hold no power against my decree. You were not approved by men, you were appointed by me. You do not need the world's validation when heaven has already sealed you. The louder they speak against you, the stronger my evidence will confirm you. Their criticism will only amplify the testimony of your success. Your obedience will silence every tongue of accusation. You will walk in undeniable proof that I am with you. This final step will mark the beginning of a new chapter where my glory will be revealed through your life. You will see miracles not as rare occurrences, but as daily evidence of my presence. You will walk in favor not as a fleeting gift, but as a permanent atmosphere. You will speak and doors will open. You will move and nations will notice. This is the dimension where the chosen do not just survive, they reign. You are stepping into the reality of your calling. This is what you were born for. So, chosen one, hear me clearly. This is the hour to act, not to wait. You are not behind. You are right on time. You are not unworthy. You are fully equipped. You are not ordinary. You are divinely appointed. Do not allow fear to paralyze you. Do not allow doubt to silence you. You have been prepared. You have been refined. And you are ready. Time is short. Take the step now. The urgency of this moment cannot be overstated. The time is short, and what I have placed before you is not a suggestion. It is a divine command. I have prepared you, refined you, and equipped you for this very hour. You are not standing at a random crossroad, but at the appointed threshold of destiny. This final step is the culmination of everything you have endured and the beginning of everything I have promised. Do not allow hesitation to rob you of what heaven has aligned. Do not allow fear to steal what faith has already secured. I am declaring to you, move now, for this is your time. You must understand that obedience in this moment will unlock far more than you imagine. What feels like one step forward is actually the opening of many doors at once. Your yes will activate provision, alignment, and favor that has been waiting in reserve for this exact season. Your obedience will not only transform your life, but will impact lives beyond your sight. The generations connected to you will walk in freedom because of your courage. The prayers of those who came before you are converging in this moment. Their cries for deliverance are being answered through your obedience. This is why I chose you, and this is why you cannot delay. Do not look back, for what is behind you has no authority over what is ahead. The failures, the rejections, and the delays of your past are already buried. You are stepping into a season where those memories no longer define you. Your identity is not rooted in what was, but in what I have declared over you now. You are chosen, appointed, and anointed for this moment in history. The world will see the evidence of my hand upon your life. You will walk in authority, not because of what you carry alone, but because of who sent you. Heaven's seal is upon you, and nothing can break it. So, chosen one, this is my final word to you. Rise, step, and move without delay. The time is short, and this is the appointed hour. Your obedience will release what has been held back for years. Your courage will mark the beginning of a new season for many. Your yes will shift atmospheres, break cycles, and ignite breakthroughs. Do not shrink, do not hesitate, and do not delay. Step boldly, for the final step is upon you. And before you go, make sure you do this. Like this video, subscribe so you never miss what's coming, and comment 55 below, your sign of covenant, new beginnings, and divine alignment.